All right, fans, here we go with our first bout of the evening. This is going to be a 4-rounder in the heavyweight division. Your judges at ringside are Jerry Cantu, Jonathan Davis, and Ron Scott Stevens. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge is Gerard White. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner. He's wearing black with silver. He officially weighed in at 213 pounds even. His record, 1 victory, 1 defeat, with his victory coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Oakland, California, please welcome Jamario Mulder. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the multicolored trunks. He weighed in officially at 235 pounds even. He is undefeated in the ring with 4 victories, no defeats, 1 knockout. Joining us from Santana, California, please welcome Ricky Fausto. Now to give final instructions is your referee, Gerard White.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. The trunks are good here. I'm going to let him work to about here. Nothing behind the head, keep him up, nothing to the back. Let's touch him up and we can go to work.
And Zach Hirsch, I Pick Wins on Instagram. You follow him. Don't act like you don't. All right, we are ready to go interacting with you wherever you may be. Thank you for joining us. This was scheduled for 4 rounds, heavyweight division. Ricky Fausto with the red gloves. He's undefeated 4-0. Jamario Mulder out of the blue corner, the southpaw, 1-1. So we're getting ready to go our main event tonight. Ashton H2O making his Long Beach debut. So immediately a clash of heads.
Yeah, something interesting about this fight is Jamario Mulder's a professional MMA fighter as well. So whenever you get that MMA boxing style clash, it usually makes for a pretty interesting fight.
Yeah, so you see him. He doesn't have the boxing trunks. He has the MMA trunks. And he's in there as a heavyweight.
Yeah, both these guys also former middleweights. They used to be much smaller men. Now, big boys fighting at heavyweight. Early on, Fausto really looking to target that body.
And he's going upstairs, is Fausto. So we're scheduled for 4 rounds. You know, in the back, and I think Fausto was ready to go an hour and a half ago. So he has the attitude of, I'm coming in, trying to take some work immediately. And you hear the shots landed. He's from Santa Ana, about 20 minutes away from where we are in Long Beach.
Early on, you see he has a big advantage in hand speed. And he's really mixing up his combinations well to the body and head.
Fausto, young fighter, came in weighing 235. You see that big haymaker swing and a miss. Not much trying to box it off tonight, is it?
No, Fausto was definitely looking to take his head off with shots like that.
Left and a right, 1-2 to the body. Mulder covers up after getting tagged.
And he throws his hands like a smaller man. You can tell he used to fight at a smaller weight class.
So he started off as a middleweight, huh?
Yeah, to go from 160 to well over 200 is 235 you weighed in. So yeah, pretty big increase there.
Bounce around, you know, Fausto came a good lather. He was in the back. He walked back there a couple of times, Zach and I did, and saw him work in the midst, and he was standing ready to go. Good body shot.
Yeah.
Pushing Mulder back into the corner.
The left hook to the body there is a beautiful shot. And it's one that's a lot easier to exploit, especially if you're fighting a southpaw like he is tonight.
Mulder keeping the hands down really low in our opening round.
MMA style.
Yep. Absolutely.
Fausto really letting his hands go here to the body and head.
All right, what are we saying on the YouTube? Leave in the comments.
And the second round is underway.
All right, so the southpaw is Jamario Mulder, 1-1. He weighs 213. Ricky Fausto 4-0, eh? Coming out good with a couple combinations. Immediately, uppercut from Fausto.
And this is scheduled to be a 4-round bout. Both these guys fighting in a phone booth early on in the second round. It's always good to see the big guys getting in close.
Hey, it's always good to start off with the heavyweights, right?
I mean, got to start off with a bang.
Yeah, you know one who close to it, cruiserweight, BJ Flores.
Shout out to BJ and everyone over at Team Problem Child. Mulder coming forward a little bit, which is kind of a change of pace from the first round.
Yeah.
I think Fausto may be taking a little breather here.
Yeah, you mentioned we had a delay in the start, so Fausto was warmed up. He was ready to go. When you're bouncing around, Fausto, undefeated 4-0 in the white.
Yeah, Fausto's coming forward, letting his hands go. Something that I've noticed is Jamario Mulder not punching as much with his hips, arm punching a little bit more, probably from the MMA coming over from there.
Yeah. He's not a puncher, he's a striker, right? They call it in the MMA world.
Yeah.
Good exchange.
In mixed martial arts, you can't really overextend your shots. You got to worry about getting taken down, so it's a pretty big difference changing over.
Good body work
Ricky
from Fausto.
Fausto letting his hands go. Reminiscent of a heavyweight who's here tonight, Andy Ruiz.
Yeah. Andy Ruiz in the corner of Anthony Garnica, who will be our sixth bout later on tonight.
When you got a former smaller guy coming up to heavyweight, it almost reminds me of in the NBA when a kid grows up playing point guard, ends up playing center. They still got the skills of the smaller guy, but they're just in a much bigger size right now.
You're not going to see much technique in this bout. Big guys.
But you will see two guys slugging it out.
That's going to be it. Slug her out. Let it figure it out. Go after it. Oh, good shot landed by Fausto. Sent back Mulder.
Yeah, Fausto early controlling the tempo, throwing the harder shots, but Mulder is definitely coming forward, trying to make an impression here.
Hard shots being landed by Fausto. And Mulder in retreat. Final seconds of the second round. Scheduled for our first bout of MarvNation presents in Long Beach, California, making our way towards Ashton, H2O, Long Beach debut. We get ready to go our third round. It's scheduled for 4. Bethel Duran and Zach Hirsch with you here in Long Beach, California. See how much longer Fausto plays with his food. Because he's been loading up on his shots.
Yeah, he really has been.
Oh, and he gets tagged with the left hook by Mulder, but he answers with the 1-2.
Yeah, his defense hasn't been the sharpest, but through the first 2 rounds, I've got Fausto up 2 rounds to nothing.
I think Mulder's making a conscious effort to stay nice and close. Don't let Fausto extend, and he gets tagged with the left as they break apart.
Yeah, almost like they made a mutual agreement to chill, hold each other, and then start to punch.
Fausto, not the tallest fighter.
Neither men are for heavyweight, that's for sure.
As you can see him as he progresses his career, probably go down to about 215, 220. That'd be good for him. He is quick on his feet, though. He's bouncing around nicely.
Yeah, and he's got fast hands. You got to give him that.
Yeah. Jamario Mulder in the black. After this fight, it'll be Rashad Shaheed taking on Sergio Gonzalez. And our third bout will be a young man I'm really excited to see, Sincere Brooks, 18-year-old from Long Beach. And our main event tonight, Ashton, H2O. He's going to bring out the crowd. Fausto with the 1-2, trying to sit on his punches now.
Mulder's still fighting back, still very game.
Takes a deep breath, though.
A very deep breath.
Ricky from Santa Ana, California. Home of Alexis Rocha and Ronnie Rios. Young fighters. Rio's going to be fighting for a world title pretty soon. 1-2 from Fausto.
Yeah, and a beautiful 4-3 coming out of the corner there.
See, Mulder does a good job of like getting hit, then he holds, doesn't he?
Yeah, and you see that in the MMA guys. A beautiful 3-punch combination from Fausto there in the corner.
Good body shot from Fausto. You heard that? Thud, 30 seconds to go in the third round. Mulder's sucking wind right now. Trying to survive this round. He's gassed.
I think he's counting down the seconds.
All right. Tagged by Fausto in the white trunks. He's tough, this Jamario Mulder.
Definitely didn't come here to lay down, but through the first 3 rounds, I've got Ricky Fausto ahead.
Gerard White gets them together. Our 4th and final round, our opening bout. 9 fights coming your way. The main event, of course, being Ashton H2O later on tonight. So in a while, we'll get it all figured out for you. Sincere Brooks will be 3rd, our homicide.
Yeah, Fausto early on switching to southpaw. Pretty interesting.
No need for that. Can Ricky Fausto stop him? Jamario Mulder. Taking the toe. Santa Ana fighter in white. You see him coming out.
And some hard shots. The crowd definitely getting more active for this round.
There's a good crowd with them. Combinations. What do you want to see from Ricky in this round?
What I would like to see from Ricky is continuity. I want to see him keep throwing his punches, not take so many breaks, really put his foot on the pedals and prove why he's the better boxer in there.
Yeah, he's controlling this fight, is Ricky Fausto.
Yeah. He'll rip a combination, take a step back, take a deep breath. Come forward, rip a combination, take a deep breath. You'd like to see a little bit more activity, especially in a 4-round fight.
Jamario Mulder, the fighter with the MMA background, trying to hold on. He gets pushed off and he gets tagged. Maybe some body work from Ricky?
Yeah. He's done a pretty good job to mix up his combinations, to the body and head, but Mulder in there definitely counting down the seconds to finish this fight up.
That's what you're talking about, right? Throw the 1-2, then just lean on him.
Exactly.
Fifth professional bout for Ricky Fausto.
Yeah, but Fausto's gotten tagged a few times, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not that one. Yeah, he has been getting hit by Mulder, but there's not much behind Mulder's shots.
No, most of Mulder's punches have been arm punches, which you see from the MMA guys from time to time.
Up next, Rashad Shaheed, undefeated fighter. Then Homicide Brooks, Raul Lizarraga, Alfredo Hernandez, Anthony Garnica, Vlad Panin, Raul Salomon, and then Ashton H2O. The fight winds down. Looks like it's going to go the distance. Good 4 rounds, good quality work for Ricky Fausto.
They're slugging it out to end the fight.
Like that, like that. Keep on going, put on a show. There you go, 4 good rounds.
Solid way to start this card.
Back and forth, good action. All right, Marco Rodriguez, ring announcer. He's inside the ring. Here's our winner.
All right, fans, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges see the bout the same, 40-36 for your winner. And still undefeated from Santana, California, Ricky Fausto.
So congratulations to Ricky Fausto. Goes 4 rounds, had to earn it. Control the fight. And Zach Hirsch, you look good. I like what I saw from this young man.